hey, Vinny, we want you to come and debate the why tariffs suck. Guess what? If you do it, I
have one or two good points, but I'm not going
to. But if they want to debate Tom on tariffs, guess what? Tom should do it. He would do it. Right? So the reality of it is...
Oh, like wait a second. Are we pretending again that Tom is their policy guy?
Tom, the policy guy.
Tom wears glasses, so he knows.
MAGA grifter and biz bro podcaster Patrick Bet-David seems to desperately want to go on to Bill Maher's show Real Time with Bill Maher. Sam Seder and Emma Vigeland, who love to make fun of Patrick Bet-David, broke all of this down. We're going to take a look at clips from Patrick Bet-David's show, from Bill Maher's show, and clips from the Majority Report with Sam Seder and Emma Vigeland. I want to share my thoughts on this as well. Let's get into it together.
Folks, are you feeling emotionally untethered? Perhaps a little bit like emotionally lost in some fashion?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, Patrick Bet-David is here for you.
Oh, okay.
Let's check in.
Bill, because I think he's played a very important role the last couple of years. Watch this clip here. Go.
He's talking about Bill Maher.
No.
Oh, this is the other thing we should say. You keep him up there. Patrick Bet-David desperately wants to be on a Bill Maher show. He desperately wants to be on there. He is on a full court press to get on the Bill Maher show. Watch it with that in mind. Know that Bill Maher is one of the pettiest Fs in the country. And to get on his show, you have to, A, have a mostly conservative perspective on things, and B, you have to really kiss his ass. And so Patrick Bet-David, Project Get Me on Bill Maher.
Ford.
Look, I'll say this for Trump. He's got this idea that America is still the biggest swinging dick in the world, and we have not used our power as much as we should. That's what the tariffs are about. We have the power to change these people's, other nations' trading practices with us, some of which were out of line. I'm surprised that people went along with it as much as they did. So he wasn't completely wrong about that. He said, look, NATO hasn't been paying their fair share. I'm going to make them do that. He wasn't wrong about that. And I'll tell you this, one thing about him that I know, I'm not going to tell you how I know, but a lot of people have seen the same thing. He really does hate war. He really does not like it when people die in war. There's 4 different wars.
It's almost like Bill Maher.
I am, well... There's things I could tell you about Bill Maher. I'm not going to tell you how I know them.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could too.
There's so much I would love to know about being a 21-year-old girl.
I hate war so much. But Miriam Adelson asked me, to be fair, is Gaza really a war? It's more of a genocide.
Yeah.
Genocide, I like.
Love
Genocide's
genocide.
okay.
Yeah.
The war thing, I don't like.
What could Bill possibly mean by that?
Oh, he means that when he went to dinner at the White House,
the thing we all ridiculed.
Trump said, "I hate war," and Bill was like, "Okay, I don't know what I'm going to eat more ferociously, this consommé, or you're telling me you hate war."
I thought you were going a little bit more vulgar with that, but I'll restrain myself. I like all that it takes to win over Bill Maher is saying, "I hate bad things." Cool.
He genuinely, for him to say
That's
that,
right.
Wow.
So you know what it is with Bill? They hate people like Bill.
Of course.
The left.
Yeah.
Because, you know why? Because they're...
I would just remind people real quick that Bill Maher is somebody who in like the early 2000s was saying it's good that we went into Vietnam because we needed to show the world that we were going to stand up to communism and we had to do it someplace. So it might as well have been
Now,
there.
I hate Bill Maher because he doesn't like war.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why. That's why everybody
The guy who was defending Vietnam
Exactly.
in the 90s and 2000s.
Yep.
There's too much reason.
yeah.
There's too much reason. He is willing Go to the power versus force, Rob, if you could, the chart. When you go to the power versus force, Bill Maher is willing and is accepting and is able to reason. Those are all the qualities they hate.
Courage.
Look at courage level 200. Then go neutrality. Then go willingness. He's willing to go visit Trump. He is accepting that he won. He is willing to reason. And I actually think Bill Maher loves America.
Pause it for a second. Wait a second. Okay, keep this up here. I'm trying to figure out. He's got courage. He's up at the 200 scale map of consciousness. What the?
Wait, where's courage? Where am I looking?
Right in the middle, the yellow.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't understand why Patrick Bet-David is bothering himself dealing with somebody who's not even in the green zone. Like, I mean, I get it. Okay, green zone people, they're on their way to truly loving America, but the blue zone people are the only folks that I would associate with.
I'm starting to be convinced by this because courage and pride are just separated by a thin line there, and I think that might be some of the problem.
Oh my God,
delineated between those two.
That is so beautiful.
I love the idea that Patrick Bet-David thinks of himself as being the voice of reason. Bill Maher is also a person who is reasonable, but people who criticize Bill Maher or Patrick Bet-David, those people are unreasonable. I mean, the fact that Patrick Bet-David has an audience as big as it is, and there are actually people who think that Patrick Bet-David is living in the real world is one of the big problems that we have in our society right now. And back to Bill Maher talking about Donald Trump being against war. This guy, Donald Trump, who cares about nothing but himself. Nothing. I mean, we have never seen another person in office who was as self-centered as Donald Trump. And Bill Maher actually believes that Donald Trump is upset about people dying in war. Is Bill Maher really that gullible?
I just don't get. Is he not disdainful and condemning? It seems to me to be down around like a 50 or 75. His whole show is disdainful and condemning and vindictive. Is vindictive down there? Because Bill Maher is widely known as the most vindictive person, one of the most vindictive persons in show business, and that is a business full of vindictiveness.
It's hard to be known for that.
But okay, all right. I hate to argue with Patrick Bet-David about where to place people on the map of consciousness. But go ahead.
Then go neutrality. Then go willingness. He's willing to go visit Trump. He is accepting that he won. He is willing to reason. And I actually think Bill Maher loves America.
Wow, he's up there.
I actually think Bill Maher loves America.
I wouldn't go that far.
No.
I believe in reason.
I believe Bill loves America.
Of course,
I believe Bill loves America. I believe he's. So what's the point of where it's going to today?
What is the point?
With Bill.
What is the point? I need an opportunity to compliment Bill. He loves America.
Is Bill working on real time over the summer? Because I'm going to make a bet, if that's the case, that Patrick Bet-David is on within the next month.
He desperately wants to be.
Patrick has been on Club Random, but he hasn't got the call up, as far as I can tell, to the actual real time.
Was he on the episode where Bill Maher brought a bunch of children on camera and asked them about pornography? And by children, I mean like literally 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds?
And asked them if they were all trans.
No, but here's one from the Reddit review. This Patrick guy is remarkably intellectually dishonest, lightweight of the highest order. His wildly obvious attempts to redirect Bill by flattering him silly revealed how bone dry his conversational cupboard truly is.
Go ahead.
Well, they're not coming here. They're not coming. There is a reason. There is a reason. Why would somebody? I went and sat down in front of 20 anti-capitalist socialists in LA, knowing the fact that these guys are in college right now. They're being fed everything by the professors on the left.
Wait,
they have every history story. I'm not reading history books like the way.
But that's him saying he just did Jubilee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, surrounded by anti-capitalists.
That'll be fun. Maybe, or maybe it won't be.
But they're reading right now. They're in school. I knew what was going to happen. I'll sit down and talk to you. Let's talk. What do you want to talk about? These topics, these issues? Let's sit down and talk about it. The people on this side, they're willing to entertain ideas that they have knowledge on. that they're willing to go. The only reason you don't want to go sit down and have a debate with a topic is what? It's not a topic I'm knowledgeable on.
Yeah.
Hey, Vinny, we want you to come and debate the why tariffs suck. Guess what? If you do it, you're
I have one or
you're
two good points, but I'm not going to.
But if they want to debate Tom on tariffs, guess what?
Oh,
Tom
you're
should do
done.
it.
You're
He would
done.
do it, right? So the reality of it is.
Oh,
like
wait a
this
second.
part
Are we
when-
pretending again that Tom is their policy guy?
Tom, the policy guy.
Tom wears
Being
glasses,
stupid.
so he knows.
Tom the Wonk.
Tom's off camera, just go. Spit take. Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
On tariffs.
I'm ready.
even Bill is starting to say something like that. No one is surprised. It's to the point that right now he's giving credits on the tariffs. Do you know China, what China just said? China just admitted that Trump's tariffs are taking a toll on their economy. Think about that. That they have to finally admit that it's taking a toll.
Pretty sure China has from the very beginning said there's no winners in a tariff war.
Yeah.
That's the point.
We're all
It's too much reason for
interconnected.
me. My brain is shutting off.
Well,
because
you
of all
are
the
not
reason.
yet in the green level of the consciousness chart, so it makes sense that you can't.
I like how
absorb these
Vinny's just
ideas.
oblivious to the fact that they use him as a stand-in for dumb guy that isn't ready to talk about.
What?
Yeah, I love that Patrick Bet David throws Vinny Oshana under the bus here and is just like, hey, Vinny, you're dumb, right? You wouldn't be able to go on Bill Maher's show because you're a moron, right? Well, yeah, boss, I sure am. So it's pretty pathetic to see Patrick Bet David essentially begging Bill Maher to bring Patrick Bet David on to real time. And what a meeting of the minds that would be, right? Patrick Bet David versus Bill Maher. And I also love Patrick Bet David has to get in the little dig there where he's like, I believe that Bill Maher loves America even. He's not one of those commies who hates America like all of those lefty progressives. Another one of these stupid fallacies of MAGA that only MAGA loves America. Only Republicans love, it's right along the lines of only MAGA people and Republicans are religious and, all the far left people, they're out protesting because they don't have jobs. But real people like real Americans like MAGA, we don't have time to protest because we got to go to work, as if only Republicans work. Only Republicans are religious. Only Republicans work. Only Republicans love America. It's all a bunch of nonsense that these MAGA creeps like Patrick Bet David spew every day on their shows. And again, that's part of why we're so screwed up as a country right now, that there are people who actually watch and listen to a complete moron like Patrick Bet David and his biz bro buddies like Vinny Oshana, who's even dumber. So dumb that apparently it's a running joke on Patrick Bet David's show. But what of any substance would Patrick Bet David actually bring to Bill Maher's show? One thing that even if you dislike Bill Maher, he's not an idiot. Patrick Bet David is an idiot. But let me know what you think about all this. If you're somebody who even still watches Bill Maher or ever watched Bill Maher, do you think that Patrick Bet David would be a good guest to see on Real Time? And what about this apparently Jubilee thing that Sam Seder and Emma Vigeland figure is coming up from Patrick Bet David? How do you think that's going to go? Is it just going to be Patrick Bet David being owned by a bunch of young progressives? Let me know what you think in the comments about all of this. Make sure to give me a like and subscribe. I'm Chris on Culture, and I will see you in the next video.